What up, guys? It's your girl CPK here, aka Tasha, and I thought. What up, guys? It's your girl CPK here, aka Tasha, coming to you guys with another story time because summer is only a week away, and with it being so close, I can't help but think about summer vacations. Because usually around this time of year, this is when my boyfriend and I are either scheduling or just looking forward to the vacation we already planned. Because that's something we pretty much have done every year that we've been together, and it really just became tradition, you know? So, not sure if we'll do anything this year. Only time will tell. So far, no plans. Anyway, so I was scrolling through my old photos and I came across the pictures that we took on our first trip to Virginia Beach. And you guys, looking at those old pictures took me right back to 2017. And I'm telling you, that is just an experience that I will never forget. Over the years, I've been noticing that I've been developing new allergies. And the first one that I noticed were granola bars. For some reason, even though I grew up eating them, when I eat granola bars, my mouth breaks out in a nasty little rash and my throat starts itching. So I stopped eating them years ago. And at that time, into 2017, that was pretty much the only allergy I knew about, aside from a slight minor allergy to cats that sometimes bothered. And on and off seasonal allergies, because it's not every season. I can go 2 years without my seasonal allergies bothering me, and then all of a sudden I'm sneezing, runny nose, all it works, itchy eyes. So I don't know, I have odd allergies. But anyway, as I said, it was our first trip to Virginia Beach. It was my first time ever going there, and I called myself being proactive because by that time we had already gone to Ocean City twice, so I already knew that my skin was sensitive to sunlight. So I call myself being proactive, and I buy some sunscreen. You know, I'm like, I'm going to be safe, I'm going to be protected. I know my melanin is popping, but at the same time, you know, want to make sure I'm protected out there since we're out in the sun for a lot of hours, our entire vacation. So I get the sunscreen, and first day there, you know, make sure I put it on, make sure I get everywhere, face, neck, all the major sun areas, you know, just make sure I'm protecting my shoulders, you know, I'm making sure I'm good. Cleavage, because, you know, it's vacation, so I got the girls out, you know, I'm trying to be cute. So I rub all down and everything seemed fine, you know. I go out, we have a beautiful day, we have a great night, and come home, and I'm a little itchy, you know, just a tad bit itchy. So, you know, like, I just need to take a shower and, you know, I'll be fine. You know, I probably just got grimy, all that walking, sweating. I'll jump in the shower, I'll be fine. So I do that, jump in the shower. Still a little itchy, but I still don't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, I don't know, it's weird. Did I eat something? I don't know, well, whatever. All right, next day, we're gonna go out. So I, once again, slather myself in sunscreen, put it everywhere, make sure I get the face good. Make sure I'm covered. And you guys, that day, I turned into an apple. My whole body turned bright red, like so red. And I was just covered in a rash. And that's when I finally put it together. Like, oh, it's the sunscreen. That's the only thing that's new. That's the only thing that it could be. I know it isn't the lotion. I've been using this lotion for years and it's never bothered me. So then I finally put it together, but by then it was way too late. After putting it on 2 days in a row, fresh out the shower, pores wide open, I was covered. It was the worst. It was just so crazy because, like I said, this was only our second day there. We hadn't really done much yet. We, you know, made plans. We wanted to see the sights. It was my first time there. I hadn't been to Virginia Beach, so I was really excited. And yeah, after that I just end up feeling miserable, but because I'm stubborn and because I'm me And I don't want to be I call myself not being a burden. I'm like, I don't want to stay in the room. Stay in a hotel room. Like, what? I didn't go on vacation to sit in a hotel room. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. We're not saying that here. My boyfriend like, nah, I don't think you should be in the sun. I don't think you should be outside right now. You look like you're being tortured. You can't stop scratching. You bright red. Babe, I love you, but you're looking bad right now. Let's just chill. And I'm like, no. So we end up making the deal. I say, okay, let's walk to CVS, which was about a mile away, and get some Benadryl. And then we'll come back to the room, and I promise we can just stay inside until the sun go down. I promise I won't complain. We can just stand here and chill, and it'll be fun. And he's like, all right, I don't think you should be going out, but that'll be the compromise. We walk to the CVS, get your medicine, walk back to the room, stay there all day. So I'm like, boom, good. As soon as we get outside, that sun is baking me, like literally baking me. I probably had a full-on fever. I was so hot. So once we got like 2 blocks up, it was an ice cream stand. Really, it's a million ice cream stands. Anybody that been to Virginia Beach or any of those beaches know they kind of have the same shops just on every block. But anyway, first ice cream stand we come up to, I'm like, I'm gonna get a milkshake because I need something to cool my body down. I need something to just get me
right, because I am burning up and I feel like I'm going to
faint. Like, I just felt horrible, but I didn't want to let on I felt horrible. So I'm like, let's get some ice cream. So I go get a milkshake, and because I felt so bad, I mean, I really felt bad, but I wasn't trying to let on. I say I'm gonna get a coffee milkshake so I can, you know, have the energy to make that hike, even though I was burning up and feeling so horrible. So I get my coffee milkshake, and it kind of helps, you know, it gives me a little bit more energy. It definitely helps cool me down some, even though I still felt like my skin was on fire because it's summertime. It's hot. The sun is beaming down. My skin is already very irritated, and it's just, yeah, the milkshake can only do so much. But it helps. So we go up, get the Benadryl, go back to the room. They go to sleep because, you know, that was the plan. I'm going to take my Benadryl, and then we just going to sleep the day away and have a lazy vacation day. I know myself. I know I can't drink coffee and then go to sleep. I don't know what I was thinking to think that I was just going to take some Benadryl and be able to nap. But that really didn't happen. Only thing that happened was the Benadryl brought me back down, but the coffee would not let me sleep. So I was tired. I felt sluggish. I felt itchy and horrible and everything, but I could not nap. And with my boyfriend sleep, I could not stop myself from scratching. So I'm literally just sitting there scratching for hours all over my body, face, everywhere. I could not help it. I was scratching like a mad woman. I mean, he said when I was asleep, it was so bad he could not stop me. He would really try to stop me from scratching, because scratching, for anyone who doesn't know, scratching a rash only makes it worse. That's just like the worst thing you can do when you have a rash. But at the same time, anybody who has had itchy skin know when you don't scratch,
it is torture.
So it's hard. It's hard because your body's natural reaction when you have an itch is to scratch. You don't think about it, you scratch. That's one of the reasons why, you know, not touching your face is an issue. Your face itch, you scratch it. So anyway, it was just so crazy, you guys. I'm telling you, I still had fun. We mostly went out at night after that. I definitely just kind of gave up. We did go to the water park one day, which was after that. So I guess I didn't give up. I kind of convinced him, like, look, we can just go to the water park, okay? These tickets are free. We don't have to pay. Let's go to the water park, and I promise we can just stay in the room after that. So I know I'm like the worst. He was trying to take care of me and just have me stay there, but I really wasn't hearing it. I'm like, nope. I want to go out and enjoy this vacation. I want to see Virginia Beach. I've never been here before, so I want to see what it looked like. I'm curious. I wanted to know. So we had a great time despite it all. Like, I know it wasn't ideal, but it was just an experience. The fact that we really did have a great relationship, great rapport, it helped the situation and made it a nice vacation despite the fact that I was just kind of miserable. Like, even while miserable, I was having the best time. Like, it's like, I know that makes no sense, but I'm sure there's people out there who know what I'm talking about. So it was just, and like I said, it was an experience. And now I know the it's gotten worse since then. I used to can still put the lip balm on that had sunscreen. Like, it used to didn't bother me, but now that bothers me. Anything with sunscreen, I cannot do. Like, it immediately breaks me out. Like, it's gotten crazy. Like, I can't even use regular hand soap anymore. Like, I forgot to use the soap my doctor recommended, which is Olay Cleanse, but I used some dish soap twice, just twice, 2 times to wash my hands, and I broke out in a rash, and I have a sore from scratching because, like I said, once I start itching, it's hard not to scratch. So it's just one of those things. Anybody who has dealt with anything like this know exactly what I'm talking about. They know it is a struggle. You know scratching is the worst thing that you can do. You know this. But at the same time, it's like, itch. I need to scratch. I cannot live like this. I cannot go on with this kind of sensation going on here without doing something about it. So I just wanted to share because I thought it was just so funny that how everything went down. The fact that I'm having an allergic reaction, and as I'm having an allergic reaction, I'm like, I don't know what could be causing this, but let me put on more sunscreen, you know? It's so crazy. I don't know what is giving me. I haven't had a granola bar, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me just make sure I get everywhere. Make sure I get everywhere. And I just like slam it on more. It's like, I feel like there are some people out there that would have been able to put it together just a tad bit quicker and maybe not, put on that second coating, which really pushed it over the edge. I think it was really that second coating, putting it on 2 days in a row, going out in the sun after putting it on 2 days in a row. That is what really made the reaction so bad. I mean, and it was bad. I usually take a ton of pictures, but I didn't take pictures when I was at my worst. Like, there are a few days in there where I didn't really take pictures because I just looked so bad. And it was to the point where my boyfriend was like, I think I should take you to the emergency room. But of course I wasn't letting that happen. I'm like, I'm not sitting in the emergency room on my vacation. And you aren't sitting in the emergency room with me on my vacation. If it's not a straight up emergency, we are not going to the emergency room. So we didn't go. But at the same time, obviously, if it worried him that much that he was willing to go to the emergency room in a whole nother state, it was a little bad. So, it's just one of those things. And fun fact, for whatever reason after that, I stopped growing hair from like here down. Basically, here down, I just stopped growing hair. Like, I don't know why. I put the sunscreen all over my body, but it still grows on my arms, it still grows everywhere else on my leg, but the very bottom of my leg for the past 3 years have not grown leg hair. So we did go back to Virginia Beach in 2018, so I did get to go and see more of the beach, see more of the city, and see, enjoy it a little bit more than I did the year before. No mishaps happened that year. Both times we went, we had a really good time, so I'm pretty sure we will eventually go back there again. But anyway, guys, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big like. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe. And if you want to know when I upload, go ahead and ring that bell. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.